up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today, finally, I will be reviewing the ATSC Raider. It is the first Mandalorian set that came out. I tried to make one in last December, so it's been a while, but now I am going to publish this video. And so yeah, let's get into this. And sorry, I don't have the box. Threw that away. But anyways, here's Mando, and for a while this was the only way to get him in a set, so it was pretty cool. And he still is a really cool figure. So far, this is the cheapest way to get him. But then he's got his Beskar helmet, just black head under there, because at the time nobody knew what his face looked like when this set came out. But then he also has his rifle, which is pretty cool. And then next up is Cara Dune, and so far she has remained exclusive to the set. Cool minifigure, and she has a more special than normal rifle, but it's nothing too crazy. But it still looks cool. She's got like some cool armor, and here's the back of her torso. Her head just came off. There we go. So you can see she has this little marking right next to her eye. I don't know, that's kind of a cool feature of her face. And then there's her ultimate, more angry expression. She's the only one in this set that has an ultimate face, by the way. And this is one of the Clitonian soldiers. I have the original Clitonian minifigure back from 2012, but I don't think he's built right now. And I like to think of this guy as the commander. He just looks more commanding than the other guy. He comes with 2 pistols, and I usually see him in the driver compartment on this vehicle. But then here's the back. And I like his pauldron, but no alternate face. And then here is the other Clitonian. He has an extra extension to his gunmetal gray blaster, and like some teeth there. And he uses the Ultron bottom piece, which I think is a cool part usage, and it kind of looks like a collar because they're like based off dogs, kind of. But then here is the ATSC Raider, and it looks pretty cool. I like the mismatched colors on this vehicle in the show and in Lego form. Just gives it a really cool and unique look, and it looks very rugged. Now the legs are very sturdy, but that and by the way, these things don't add any stability. Really, they are mostly just for the looks. But it's a big technical build, so they won't really come apart, but that means they can't move too much. They have only one point of articulation, and it's right here, so you can move it like this, but you can't really put it into a walking pose. But that's okay if you're a kid, because like me, because then you can mostly just pick it up and move it that's what I do. But I like the wiring kind of details up here, and up here you can see some more greebling, and then there's this knob at the back. I'll show you what that does in a minute. But now we get to the head of the thing. It's got a few weapons on it. So it's got these cannons. These fall off very easily, so you'll want to be careful with these. But they look good, and they do their job. And then this is the grenade launcher. It's a little more stable, and it's a cool assembly. And then over here, this looks really cool with another, I guess, heavier fire little blaster emplacement. But as you just saw, this also comes off too easily. So I'm gonna be careful with the cannons on this thing. But the grenade launcher is pretty stable. And then I'll show you what the knob does. So normally you just turn the head. You just turn the head on the set. But then with this knob makes it then you can remotely turn the head, and it just makes it look like it's actually being controlled and moving on its own, which is a really cool thing, I think. And so let's look at the interior now. There's this is the hatch for the minifigures. You can have them kind of hanging on a clip, or just set them there, and so that's cool. So you can pose them popping out. But then if you really want to get access into there, you're gonna lift this up. There are some weird colors, I guess, but that doesn't really bother me. And if these side panels come off, they're not too hard to put back on, but they are pretty secure in there. There's a extra blaster in the back, and then there is a console. I'm gonna go ahead and put the commander in. So I just took his weapons out, but you could probably fit him in there. And then close this. I also usually give the extra pistol to another minifigure, and then just store one of his pistols in there and have him hold the other. But then you can kind of see him in there if you get it at the right angle through those little windows. But yeah, that's the head. But there is one more feature, and this is pretty important for something that has cannons, especially for the amount of cannons it has. So you can see there's these little red tips here, and you know what that means: spring-loaded shooters. And I like how they're very close to the simulated cannons. And there's these, those are the ends, and then there's these buttons on there, and then if you push them, shoot out. And I dropped that, but you could, I guess I'll let it go somewhere. I'll find it later. But yeah, so that is this really cool set. It was even cooler when it was the only Mandalorian set, but it's still really cool. And in case you weren't able to get your hands on another ATSC, like the 2016 Rogue One set, or a closer one to that, like later, was the 2017 First Order one, the headless one. It which I also have. I'll review that later once I rebuild it, or actually once I just get around to reviewing it. And but if you can't get your hands on a normal original trilogy one, this is a pretty good substitute. If you're a good mock builder, you could try to get some more Technic parts. Just look at the instructions, try to replace the parts and replace some of the extra details. I also got an extra sticker sheet with my set, so I'm going to be using those stickers on maybe some mocks. But yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.